Anyway, we've got Absolute Batman, as I understand it, introducing Absolute Robin, and that looks like an Absolute Deathstroke there, and an Absolute Scarecrow. Huh. Hi, I'm Glenn Simpson, and I've collected comics for over 40 years. And normally, I show off my collection one box at a time. But today, we're unboxing my latest box from Discount Comic Book Service with my newest books for my collection. All of the latest issues that I've received of the latest series. So, hope you'll enjoy it. Let's see what I got right here on Glenn Simpson's Comics. Alright, so got my box, got my new camera rig set up that we're trying out here to see how it goes. So let's see what we can make of things here. Let me get my knife going. Got my address covered up so that my adoring fans can't cluster outside the house. Opened up. And let's see, we don't need that. And I never remember if my address is on that or not. No, I think I'm good. Don't have to blur that out. Then we got our cool little rack here. Some more. Get them out. Oh, and there's something else down there. Sorry. I bumped the thing holding the camera. So, had a minor technical difficulty there. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I did not order Batman Dark Patterns when it first came out, so I decided to wait and get the trade on that because I did hear about good stuff of it, that it's like a good old-fashioned, almost like Bronze Age kind of thing. So that's the first thing I got, or that's coming out of the box anyway. Let's see. All right, so now get rid of the box. To probably put you on hold while I lower the camera here. Okay, so here we go. Now, I of course normally only have one camera going at a time. So the trick here is to keep looking at you while I do this. So let's see how that goes. Because I thought, what could make this channel better than more of me, right? That's what you all come here for, right? Let's see, we got our there. All right. So, here we go. Begin with Green Lantern 33. Got this is the oversized Legacy 600th issue right there with the wraparound cover, and we've got Iron Man 3. Cool, very cool. Flash, number 31. There. Got Dungeons of Doom, number 3. Entertaining series. We've got Inglorious X-Force, number 3. There. got Generation X 23, number 2. Cool, very cool. Got All New Avengers, number 10, which is probably the last issue. Yeah. Marvel is doing them in groups of 5 these days. We got Fantastic Four, number 9, the Joe Jusko variant cover there. Joe Jusko being a classic artist who had the whole line of Marvel cards done by him back in the day. Rogue, number 3. There. Okay. Yeah, Superman, Spider-Man, number 1. I chose to go with the Silk and Supergirl Art Germ cover on there. Good times. Got Psylocke Ninja, Marvel's kind of throwback series, like one of these that they do a lot of these days, and this takes place kind of in between the time that Psylocke went through the Siege Perilous when they were in Australia, and when the X-Men found her. So what happened in between? We've got Fantastic Four: First Foes. This is a movie tie-in, which we don't know why they waited this long to do it, but it's a movie tie-in with some more it's more comic in the world of the movie. Got Deadly Hands of Kunlun, number 2. The various Iron Fists going at each other there. Got Daredevil, number 1. I guess I just bought the. Okay. I saw Greg Land. You know, when I order these, I mean, you can see if I'm going to order a variant. You know, there's some like abbreviations of what the theme of the variant is, and then there's, you know, who did it. And so yeah, I guess I didn't realize it was the USA 250th homage variant, which is fine. I was like, didn't know what we were doing here. There you go. Let's see. Got your Batman number 8 right there. Absolute Superman, number 18. Be sure to check out the replay of my live stream that I did Thursday night, because I showed the entire run of Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, Absolute Martian Manhunter, everything up to the point of what you're going to see here in this video. There. Something else with a wraparound cover. You know, the nice thing about these unboxing videos is you're getting, you could theoretically see the back of the books. Issue 50, celebrating that 50th issue. There's the back on that. Sidebar: there are some funny issues that you can find where they, like, I remember DC doing at least 1 or 2 of these, where across the top of the book it said 300th anniversary issue. Okay, it's not 300 years, it was just the 300th issue. But why are you throwing anniversary in there? Anniversary refers to a number of years. But you know, everybody gotten used to the word anniversary meaning something important, so that's why they probably did that. JSA 18, right there. Loving JSA. Especially the year 1. I love me some retelling and understanding of the, you know, post-rebirth history and things. Bizarro, year none. Right, taking a chance on this. Well, it's Kevin Smith writing, so it's probably going to be good. But I doubt there's going to be any deep canonical, changes happening in Bizarro Year None. Got Ultimate Endgame, issue 3. We've got this. I quit. I had to quit on Ultimate X-Men. It just was not my cup of tea. But I find I don't dislike the characters as long as they're drawn by and written by somebody other than I'm drawing a blank on her name now, but the artist and writer of Ultimate X-Men. Justice League Unlimited, number 17. There. Detective 1107. There, Green Arrow and Black Canary are moving to Gotham and are going to basically be there in Detective Comics, which is kind of interesting in a sense. It's a throwback. There, Green Arrow with Black Canary was a backup feature in Detective Comics for years and years and years before he got his own book. So we've got from our by golly, I don't love it, but I'm going to finish it department. Absolute Martian Manhunter, number 10. Once we hit 12, I may let it go. Superman 36, featuring Reign of the Superboys. Superboy Prime. Uncanny X-Men, number 25. Wolverine versus Werewolf by Night. Cool. Got X-Men, number 28. Color block variant edition. Whatever the heck that means. So, if you're into color block, I don't know what that means, but okay. When I was a kid, I had colored blocks. Captain Marvel, Dark Past, J. Scott Campbell variant right there. Cool. Deadpool, April Fool's Day. One shot. Not the biggest Deadpool fan, but it's a one shot. Give it a shot. Just making sure there wasn't anything back there. Got Wonder Man, also a variant right there. I understand that they're going to try to bring the Marvel, the comic book version more in line with the TV series version. Which, sometimes you're like, well, the TV thing kind of came and went, but the comic book version is going to stay. But I understand. My understanding is that at some point, somebody at Marvel got fired for not, on the comic side, for not sort of cashing in on the movies. And so now I think they're scared not to do Synergy. Eternals 50th Anniversary Special. Speaking of Marvel stuff that came and went, right there. We've got Batman Static Beyond, the adventures of Static in the Batman Beyond universe, which of course they were both mainstays of weekday cartoons. Was it weekdays or Saturday morning? I always forget. Nova Centurion, number 6. Now I know these cosmic books are on death row. They don't. Yeah, I'm getting a this is the last issue vibe from that. I mean, I could check the solicits and all that, but that would be no fun. It's easier to just guess. Issue 18 of Batgirl. There. Got Adventures of Superman, Book of L. Superman goes to a future and is teaming up with his descendants, and hilarity ensues. It's got a lot of lore. Like I need to Google get AI to explain to me again who all these people are. And Doctor Strange, number 5, right there. So that's one pack, but don't go anywhere. We have another pack. Let's see how this goes. Find that loose bit there. Can I watch my hands on the screen? Looking at them directly. There we go. There we go. Get that out of the way. Put that in the box over here. All right, here we go. We got Ultimate Wolverine, number 16. Presumably the last issue of that. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. 16. Lobo, number 2. Okay, so, this being the second issue, if you watched my previous unboxing, of course I couldn't say much about it because I hadn't read it yet. I'm giving it a shot. Lobo, like anti-heroes and things, kind of, I'm kind of wishy-washy on. As I'm reading the first issue, I kept waiting for the superhero to come along and stop this villain from going around ripping people's arms off. I'm probably not in the right mindset for Lobo. But anyway, issue 2. I will also repeat my my conspiracy theory or whatever. Because the Absolute line is doing so well, it seems like all of the books that they are launching in the main universe, like Lobo and Batwoman and Fury of Firestorm, all have this dark tone to them. So for those who say DC is too dark, I don't think we're getting out of that anytime soon. Speaking of Batwoman number 2. There. And we've got Wonder Woman 32. So she's teaming up with her daughter who has, traveled out of time. I don't know if they're gonna use this as an excuse to age. I can do it down here. Age her up. But we've got Superman Unlimited, the sort of return of young John Kent. Word on the street is that he is not everything he seems to be. X-Men United, which is, taking kind of right now, you've got all the various X-Men books and little clusters in each book, and so this is all of them coming together for a common cause there. Not to mention Captain America. Why not? Let's see. We've got Nightwing, number 137. There. Got New Titans, number 34. Not Titans 34, but New Titans 34. There. I thought the first issue was pretty interesting. It was basically kind of a time loop kind of thing. One of those stories where it's a time loop and then gradually somebody figures out they're in a time loop. Inglorious X-Force, another issue. Issue 4 this time. Right there. Get that out of the way. Got Deathstroke. Speaking of dark, right? Deathstroke, issue 2. I don't know if I got Firestorm, because I think it may have come out this week. I'm never quite sure if this box was packed with this Wednesday's I guess we're about to find out, aren't we? Imperial Guardians, issue 2. Now, with all of these books getting canceled, let's see. Yeah, no. Wait, yeah. They're going to make it to issue 3. Imperial Guardians, issue 2. Catwoman, 86. I wouldn't mind a creative shift on Catwoman. It's all kind of not really popping for me. Ooh, okay. A bit of a bad look for Discount Comic Book Service there. Luckily, I am someone who can press books if I need to. Issue 3 of Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant. Yeah. Sometimes I just press stuff just because it bugs me. Magic and Colossus, issue 3. Right there. Wiccan, Witch's Road, issue 4. Soaking up that Agatha Harkness good stuff. Harley Quinn, issue 60. Did we change? We did not change. No, I don't think we changed creative teams yet. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, Absolute Wonder Woman, bringing back Absolute Zatanna. I once again want to know, so DC, when they do big, thick books, they call them Absolute Editions. So are they going to reprint Absolute Wonder Woman in an Absolute Edition? And is that going to be Absolute Wonder Woman? Time will tell. Amazing Spider-Man, issue 25, part of the Death Spiral, which I'm only reading the Spider-Man side of, but luckily Marvel is nice enough to give us an explanation. Arguably, we didn't need to, we could have gotten one more page of story there, Marv. But anyway. Got Absolute Batman, as I understand it, introducing Absolute Robin, and that looks like an Absolute Deathstroke there, and an Absolute Scarecrow. Huh. I've heard about a lot of the crazy variants that were coming out with Absolute Scarecrow on them. Another Cyclops Ninja, issue 4, variant edition there. Got Uncanny X-Men Annual 1 with some Wolverine there. So we've got this facsimile of Action Comics 454. The main reason I got this one is this is actually the issue immediately before my first original issue of Action Comics. So I start my collection normally at 455. So this was I was able to get this and just kind of bounce one step further back without creating any new holes. I don't like holes. I like having runs. I like having full runs. Moonstar number 2. I remember it being pretty good. Maybe I'm just like, let's give Moonstar some props. She's been around forever. She's never had her own solo thing. The End, 2099. This one's a bit of a cluster, but lots of concepts. We've got, I think Joe Orlando here has just been building up to this, and we are reaching the end of that path. We got Emperor Aquaman, number 16. We're gonna need a bigger comic book. There. Got, what is supposed to be Supergirl. It's Cyborg Girl. Hopefully they'll explain, because last time I checked, it was still a little confusing they brought back, so in the New 52, the cyborg Superman was Supergirl's father, but then in Rebirth they brought back the original cyborg Superman, but then I've seen references to the Supergirl's father still being a cyborg Superman. So hopefully this will straighten some of that out. But I don't think it's a weird coincidence if we had two of them. Not that there's, we're not full of weird coincidences, but Green Lantern Corps, issue 15, there. Oops. Got Wolverine 18. Wolverine! There. Got the Mortal Thor, number 9, Alex Ross. Mortal Thor versus Radioactive Man. So a lot of similarities between Mortal Thor and Absolute Batman. It's like we've taken away all the money and power and all that, and you're just kind of having to wing it with whatever you got at hand. Iron Man 4, right there. I don't know what the disassembled thing is, other than obviously a reference to the old Avengers disassembled. Right there. Got a Black Cat, number 9. Not a variant cover, because when it's Adam Hughes doing covers, who needs a variant, right? With A covers like these, who needs variants? Absolute Green Lantern, issue 13. There. Action Comics. I'm really looking forward to this. This is going to be fun. So, Superboy in the past, young Clark Kent gets visited by 3 heroes of the now. Heroes of the now. We did get, we did get Fury of Firestorm. Looking forward. I've heard good things about this. Now, the thing that I'm concerned about is it looks like, Firestorm's kind of being turned into a scary monster man and not, the goofy Ronnie Raymond, trying to be a superhero guy. So we'll see. Again, dark. I keep saying that. Amazing, issue 26 and part 7 of the Death Spiral storyline. There. And finally, Uncanny X-Men number 26, variant edition featuring our dear friend Rogue. So, that is all we got in this box. Okay, so I'm very excited to see what I got. What I'll do next is I'm going to take them over to the desk. We'll get them all scanned into CLZ, get them all filed away, virtually speaking, and then we'll put them by the bed, and I'll read a few every night for the next 2 or 3 weeks. So it's going to be a great time. Thank you so much for joining me for this unboxing. Hope you have a great day, and enjoy your comics.